Welcome to Sinopharm, China's largest distributor and retailer of pharmaceutical products and medical devices. We are committed to our core value of all for health, health for all, being there in case of public health emergencies or disasters, as shown by our quick and efficient response to the COVID-19 pandemic. We have developed 4 key strategies that aim to ensure Sinopharm continues to achieve our goals: development of our e-commerce system, expansion of our retail segment, growing our research and development, and geographical expansion and acquisitions.
The online pharmacy retail market in China is increasing throughout the years, going from approximately 3% of total retail sales in 2018 to an estimated 31% in 2028. Currently, Sinopharm owns an online pharmacy, Yao123.com. However, we believe that it has not reached its full potential. This is why we are installing 3 new strategies to increase its visibility and client reach. The first one being to restructure the current website to make it more accessible and more user-friendly. The second one being more present on third-party platforms, and the last one is to develop an app. Although we are aware that only 68% of Chinese own a smartphone, this number is going to increase in the future, which makes this a very good long-term strategy. Another very interesting point with e-commerce is that this is only going to increase in the future, especially once the Chinese government allows the online sale of prescription medication.
The Chinese pharmaceutical retail market reached a value of 466.1 billion Chinese yuan in 2019, a year-on-year increase of 9.9%, with a compound annual growth rate of the retail market projected at 7% for 2019 to 2023. This is an ideal time for Sinopharm to invest in our existing retail segment and expand it further. After increasing the number of retail stores over the past year, our revenue from retail increased by 24.59%, demonstrating that investing in this area will be beneficial for the company. As we have an established brand of drugstores in China, we have a good basis for expansion. Furthermore, the county market in China provides ample opportunity for investment. Whilst smaller than the urban market, it is less saturated and has a compound annual growth rate of 1.7 times the urban market. Through mergers and acquisitions, Sinopharm should take over smaller stores in this market as it continues to grow. This will massively increase sales revenue from the retail segment and therefore overall gross profit.
The importance of continued research and development in any pharmaceutical company cannot be denied. Sinopharm has been committed to the research and innovation of new medical products, notably shown through the COVID-19 vaccine in 2020. Moving forward, we have identified 2 areas where the group can expand their R&D. Firstly, researching into new oncology drugs, specifically for liver and gastric cancer, to deal with China's changing disease burden. To do this, we propose strengthening collaboration with ErgoMed plc to speed up research, but also make full use of the MNCs looking to enter the Chinese market. Secondly, we recommend improving the traditional Chinese medicine market with better evidence testing, as well as improved methodology. Referring to the Healthy China 2030 plan, President Xi commended the growth of the TCM sector, which is expected to reach 796 billion yuan. Better research quality can not only improve Sinopharm's reputation and credibility, it can bring about increased sales and potentially expanding the market beyond the Chinese border.
Tapping into increasing opportunities in emerging markets such as Thailand's will facilitate Sinopharm's growth. 2 main strategies are proposed to make use of such opportunities. Firstly, 95% of its domestic manufacturers import its active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs, at high cost. Therefore, a direct development to produce and sell APIs at prices lower than the importation cost can create a real cost advantage and increase Sinopharm's API market share. Secondly, in 2019, 60.7% of prescription sales were generated by generic drugs. Cheap generics are expected to provide the fastest growth in Thailand. Therefore, Sinopharm can adopt vertical integration to develop networks of suppliers to support the distribution of generic sector drugs to retailers. Sufficient return on investment capital for these strategies will hopefully enable Sinopharm to use Thailand as a manufacturing base for expansion into other neighbouring countries like Cambodia and Vietnam.
Thank you for your interest in Sinopharm. Let us work together to achieve our vision.